There have been several stocks on the stock market that have been having a great week. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about some EV stocks and touch on a few others. So let's take a look at the heat list from today. And two that we're going to be discussing are Tesla and Rivian. And you see them both here, number 3 and number 6 on today's heat list. Let's start with this headline. Is Tesla stock going to 265? So Tesla's stock performance, according to Yahoo Finance, analysts predicted it could go that high, 265. Currently, the stock price is at 197.42. Tesla stock is up 8.33% on the week. Analysts are putting out impressive predictions for the stock. And this is based on a number of factors, including Tesla's strong financial results, continuing innovation in the EV space, and increasing global demand for their vehicles. Tesla is definitely doing things that are boosting their investors' confidence in the stock long term. They've been making ongoing advancements when it comes to their battery technology, and when it comes to their self-driving cars, they are trying to make sure that they are stepping up their game and setting themselves apart from the competition. Elon's vision for the company is not just a dream. He is really pushing to make sure that it happens. But it won't be just smooth sailing for Tesla. There is a lot of competition out there. With other automakers entering the EV space, the competition is definitely heating up. Companies like Ford, GM, and Rivian, which I showed you at the beginning of the video, which is also in the heat list, are vying for a piece of the pie when it comes to the EV market. So Volkswagen announced that they plan on a $5 billion investment into automaker Rivian. With that announcement, Rivian's stock price jumped. This headline reads, Volkswagen's investment signals a vote of confidence. So let's take a look at Rivian stock. They are up 40.76% over the last 5 days. This partnership is definitely seen as a potential way for growth for the Rivian Automotive company. This funding from Volkswagen will allow Rivian, to enhance their ability to compete in the EV market. And it seems to have boosted confidence among investors and shareholders in Rivian. So, not a stock that I hold in my portfolio. Several years ago, I did invest into NIO, but never dabbled in any Rivian stock. Tesla is a holding that I have in multiple portfolios, though, and I will continue to build onto that position. So, as I was saying, Tesla's market share is expected to drop by 50% by the end of this year due to the competition from these other automakers. While Tesla is still the clear leader, they have to make sure to maintain their dominance when it comes to the EV market. I always keep my portfolio diversified, but Tesla is definitely something that I wanted to have direct exposure to. And I'm not just interested in what Tesla currently produces, but innovation that they may be a part of in the future. Potentially with a robot, solar energy, advancements when it comes to batteries, many different things. So as I said, I make sure to keep my portfolio diversified across a broad amount of sectors, mixing ETFs as well as individual stocks. And for me, investing is definitely a marathon, not a sprint. My vision is on my long-term goals for my portfolio, for my investing, for my future. I want to encourage you to set goals for yourself, whether it's saving or investing. If you don't have an emergency fund, make sure to prioritize that first. Set goals for yourself. Maybe you need to set the goal to diversify your portfolio. I know I had that obstacle. I had over 50% into Apple stock in my growth portfolio at one point. So whatever your goal is, make sure to write them down, review them regularly, and be proud of yourself when you achieve that goal. When you're goal setting, be specific. Make sure that the goal is measurable. Give yourself a deadline, a realistic deadline to achieve your goals. And I think one of the biggest things for me is being consistent, not making excuses, staying on track with your commitments to yourself I know it can be hard to stay motivated when the market goes down, or you may not be motivated to invest when the market is up because you think this is not the time to get started. It really is. Don't let time pass by without being consistent, getting started with your investing, building up your portfolio little by little. Of course, take advantage of dips in the market, price points that you've been waiting for on certain investments. Go harder at those times. Have your budget ready to do that, but keep coming back. Let's do this together. Let's stay motivated to continue to build up our portfolios for the long term. So I'm filming this on Thursday, June 27th, and just earlier this week, we had several stocks hit all-time highs, including a few that I hold in my portfolio, Microsoft and Google. But because I do invest into VTI and VOO, I have exposure to all of the stocks on the US stock exchange. If you've gotten this far into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you're ready to get started with a new brokerage account, make sure to use my investment links. We'll both get free stock. You'll be supporting the channel. I have links for Moo Moo and Webull in the description, and they'll be pinned in the comments. And we'll both be on this journey to achieve our financial goals together. So as I said, this week has been a strong week on the market for many individual stocks. I know I've had successful trades on Tesla and Microsoft at the beginning of the week, as well as Nvidia and Apple midweek. I was up 15.63% on my call. I only held it over until Wednesday, so I made $100 there. And on my Apple contracts, I was up 23.40% and I was up $109.50. And yes, I do love $100 bills. I'll be using that money to do more trading or build out my long-term positions in my portfolios. So before we wrap up, make sure to leave me a comment also. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Tesla and their future in the EV market? If not Tesla, are you interested in other companies that give exposure to the EV market? And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, bye.